Oh, hello. Oh, sorry. My dogs might start barking. Usually I have a Pomeranian that as soon as anybody says hello, he usually goes nuts. So maybe he's outside. But we do have a lot of dogs. We have horses, donkeys, live on a little property. And so it's never a dull moment and it's never quiet. This is about as quiet as it gets. I figured I would take the opportunity while they're all sleeping. So, I came here today to talk to you about paint. So I use every brand of paint I think that's out there. So my primary right now is acrylic, and that's what this channel is for, is for acrylic painting. I use Deco Art, the craft paint. I use Hobby Lobby generic. It's like 49 cents a bottle. And I was really pleasantly surprised because I thought it would be really transparent, but it's not. It's very opaque, which is, it covers a lot. Some not so much. So you got to be careful. You learn as you go. Also, I use, Master's Touch. I use basics. Pretty much anybody out there. If I like the color, I'll grab it. One thing you need to know, though, is that most professional paints are not your primary colors. So on a primary color, think of when you were a kid. A primary color, red and blue made purple, right? Well, if you're using a professional color or even any kind of like you have a craft paint that says red truck or Christmas red, right? And you mix it with true blue and all of a sudden it's gray because the red has something else in it other than just primary red, and the blue has something else in it that's other than just primary blue. And when they blend, it doesn't make the right color. So be prepared for that. If you do mix your paints and you come up with the wrong color, it's not you. Most of the time it's not you, it's going to be the paints because there is another color blended in there to make it that color. Primary colors make everything. And if you want to paint with primary colors, just make sure they're primary and there's no added colors, any undertones. Like red comes with undertones of blue or green or yellow, and it's crazy. And it's all about it's just all about the color, and all the different ones have different colors. Even Deco Art calls their Christmas red, I think, and Americana will call it red Christmas cardinal. I made it up, but you know what I mean? They all call it something different, and they are slightly different, and that's why they're all out there. But in my opinion, which is only worth what I give you, is all the paint I use, all the brands. And I love all the brands. Even on my paintings that I'm doing for commissions or sales, I don't necessarily go by Golden. Not for everything, because I don't like all of Golden's colors and I don't like all of Basics colors. And sometimes I'll find a Deco Art, they have something called Mermaid Tail, and it's a teal, but it's a very unique teal to me, to my eyes. And excuse me, I do like using that when I use my teals instead of making it. Now I do know how to make it, and I'll show you how to blend colors too. But really truly, if you don't know what the undercolor is, it's really trial and error. And if you're following an artist like me or Cinnamon or Michelle, then you watch when they mix their colors, and as you mix yours, if it's a slightly different color, you might need more red or more yellow or more brown. It just really kind of depends. And most of them try to go really basic. I do too as well. Or if I get on and I'm doing something like for a paint party, I'll be specific. This is Deco Art Mermaid Tail. This is Deco Art White. And I'll give you the actual name of the paint. And a lot of people do that, but it's not necessarily required either. So always be aware that just blending paints off the cuff, it's going to probably look different than anything you're watching on your phone. Plus, your phone can make it look a different color, or your iPad or your computer can. I've also found that out as well. And it really is the same color, but it doesn't convey across the technology. So it's whatever you like and how you like it. And I use all brands of paint. I haven't found any I really don't like. Not that I recall, because I have them all. And but that's about it. And when I paint and you follow me while I'm painting, I'll tell you exactly what I'm using. But you also need to know that you don't have to use that. And you don't have to use any brush I'm using. So it's all for fun, and it's all should be relaxing and pleasing. And you learn something different as you go every time. But so paint, I use, like I said, all brands. So I wouldn't rush out if you're a beginner painter and buy a bunch of golden. Number one, it's extremely expensive, at least for me. I mean, it's $25 a tube, I think, here. And for a medium tube. And that's just too much for me because it's really thick paint. It covers good because it's thick, but it also is thick and it doesn't go as far. So, you know, you kind of learn as you go what you like and what you don't like and when to use the thicker paint or not. But anyway, that's my take on paints. And if you have any questions, let me know. Or if you want to know what I've used for certain things, I can tell you that. And but I do appreciate you being here, and enjoy your day. Thank you. Bye.